What's going on, guys? And today, I want to talk about some rather shocking news. So, according to Brian Windhorst on the Hoop Collective podcast via, I believe it's Hoops Hype, there's been some chatter in the league about whether the Spurs would be willing to trade Dejounte Murray. Maybe not during the season, but next summer. First off, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments section. Are you guys a Spurs fan? If not, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Or if you are a Spurs fan, do you think Dejounte Murray will get traded? I don't think it's a possibility because Spurs don't really do trades like this unless the player forces their hand like Kawhi Leonard. Now, I believe definitely they'd be maybe open to trading Dejounte Murray if Ben Simmons or a superstar who was better and already at that level. I doubt it, but let's talk about it because a lot of people are saying the Boston Celtics would die for him. So I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and let's get right into today's video. And I do find it rather interesting because Dejounte Murray is allegedly, Greg Popovich's favorite player on this team. And I believe it. He's a very good player. He's a very good asset to this team. And he's doing something that the only other player who's doing it is Luka Doncic. So that's very good company, and that is averaging at least 18.7 rebounds and 7 assists per game. And Dejounte Murray is shooting the three ball better than he has his entire career last time I checked. And I do believe he's the cornerstone of this team. I know he's shooting 32.6% this year, which isn't his best. He shot 36 before and 39% in his rookie year, but still, he's shooting better than he did last year, and he's had some streaks where he had really good three-point, but he's having 2 steals a game. He's arguably the best defensive point guard in the league. He's one of the best, if not the best, two-way point guard in the league, and he's almost 6'5" with shoes on, with a 6'10", 6'11" wingspan, okay? Big body, big boy, and he's only 25. And they developed him from the 29th pick in the draft. And I know Greg Popovich is very fond of him. So that's where I think I'm like, why would they want to trade a guy that they've developed? They've spent years turning into the player that he is now, and he's almost a 20-point scorer who scores 45% from the field for his career and this season, and is an efficient scorer, an efficient player that I think we can all agree is arguably very integral to this team's success. So that's where I sit here. I'm like, why would they, want to get rid of their guy? I don't know. I'm just a firm believer that, Greg Popovich doesn't like getting rid of his players that he's developed. I mean, he never traded Manu. He never traded Tim. Okay. Our man Tony Parker literally left because they didn't want to keep him around anymore. So, I don't know. That's where I'm thinking, like, why would they trade this guy? So, those are my thoughts right there. Shout out Clan the Spurs fan for making a video earlier. That was interesting. And, again, a Celtics trade. I saw someone do a Celtics trade for Marcus Smart, Aaron Nesmith, and, like, somebody else. And then they said add whatever picks you'd like. And I'm like, first off, it'd have to be like Marcus Smart, Peyton Pritchard, maybe even Robert Williams. It'd be everybody on that roster except Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum would have to basically be traded for Dejounte Murray. Dejounte Murray wouldn't be cheap, okay? If you're gonna trade for players and not as many picks, you'd have to send over like a better player. It feels like, I don't even know, because like at this point you're thinking like, hey, or you'd be trading Dejounte for a better player. Because that's what I'm thinking, like, right here. I'm thinking, like, hey, why would you, That's where I definitely think, I'm like, they wouldn't do that, I'm just getting over an illness. I hope I sound fine. My throat is a little sore. So, I do think it's interesting. Alrighty. I think my girlfriend's on the way. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like in the comment section. Definitely. I would love to hear your thoughts on this video, because that's basically it for me, guys. Like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. We'll like this 5 minutes. If you made it to the end of the video, tell me it. Tell me what you think. I'd suck at the end of the videos. End of videos are bad with me. Maybe one day I'll get good at it. We'll become professional.